guys, welcome to our channel. We are HumptyDumpty. So guys, before we start today's video, just wanted to tell you that we started this channel where we are sharing our Canada PR experience so far in the form of videos with you guys. So if you haven't subscribed to our channel, then hit the subscribe button so that you get a notification of all the videos that we are posting. So today's video, we will be talking about how much time it took for us to get the PR after we received the ITA from CIC. So it actually took around 11 months from the date when we submitted our documents till the time we received our Canada PR.
So guys, our score was 467 and we applied for ITA in November 2018. Since our score was good, we got the ITA in the first attempt itself. Now as you know, you get 60 days to submit your documents post ITA. As a precaution, most of the documents were already prepared, like the experience certificates and the police clearance certificate. The only thing pending was the proof of funds document and the medicals that you need to undergo after you get your ITA. So once we got our ITA, we started working on the proof of funds document. Since our funds were distributed in multiple banks, so we had to reach out these banks to get a proof of funds document in the required format.
Like he said, our funds were scattered in multiple banks, so it took us some time to get the certificates ready from different banks. So we got the documentation done and finally we submitted our application along with all the documents to CIC on 9th of January 2019. Now, while you submit your application, you get two options to pay the fees. You can pay both processing fees and visa fee all together, or else you get an option that you can split your fee. You can pay the processing fee while you're submitting your documents, and visa fee can be paid once the CIC send you a notification after their verification. So we opted for second option and we paid only processing fee and we were ready to go. Ideally, it takes 6 months for you to receive your Canada PR once you receive your application. We spoke to multiple friends on Facebook and anonymous groups on WhatsApp as well, and people were getting their visa within like 6 months, or maybe few people I think got it earlier in 3 to 4 months as well. So we were quite hopeful that we should also get it by April or May 2019.
So when we submitted our application on 9th January 2019, even the due date on the portal, it shows you 9th July, which is 6 months from the date of submission. But CIC does not guarantee you that you will get your application cleared within 6 months. It may take more than that.
Yeah, but we were trying to be on positive side, and we thought that because we've attached all the document proofs and everything looked good from our side, we should get our visa within 3 to 4 months and we should be able to fly to Canada as soon as possible. But let's tell you the story in more detail, what happened next.
So after submitting our application on January 9, 2019, the first update came after 25 to 30 days. This was regarding our medicals. This was the verification that our medicals have passed. Post medicals, we got the request for biometrics, which came on 17th February 2019. For biometrics, they give you 30 days and you need to visit your nearest VFS center to submit your biometrics.
And I think by 20th March or something, the status on CIC website was also updated that our biometric is done and it is confirmed. So that brought some more hope into us that maybe our PR is on the way and we might receive it in 3 to 4 months. Yeah, but short story long, it really took time. And we used to get up excited every morning and check our emails if there's any update or confirmation from CIC, but all in vain. For next 3-4 months, there was no update at all. Nothing we received, no confirmation, no question, nothing. In between, I think we got anxious and sometimes nervous also, and sometimes even angry that why it is taking so much of time. And even if our application is stuck, we don't know where the application is stuck. So he used to call CIC multiple times in the night. We used to spend like 30 to 40 minutes calling them, and in the end, I think what update they used to give us?
Every time they used to give us the same update that our criminality check is pending, our security is still in progress, the background verification is still in progress. So it was of no use calling them.
Yeah, actually it became headache because for 3-4 months they were giving us the same status.
So once you start calling them frequently, there are high chances that they may not give you the correct update as well, or they may not pick up your calls as well.
Yeah. So guys, only one thing that we learned from our application process is that you have to be really patient. I know it is easy to say and difficult when you are experiencing yourselves because we had been in similar shoes. but that is the only thing that you have in your hand, because CIC does not entertain you questioning them or sending multiple emails. And in fact, this helpline calling system is also closed now. I think people are not even getting any chance to call CIC for any question. That was of no use anyway, because from our experience, I think that did not help us. So yeah, we almost reached June end and approaching 9th of July, which was our 6 months timeline given by CIC, but no update yet. But I think we got really anxious, and even we got to hear from a lot of people that people who submitted their documents along with us, or maybe after us in February, March, they got their PR.
So we went ahead with GCMS notes. We applied our first GCMS note in the last week of June, and it takes around 35 to 40 days to get your GCMS notes. It costed us around 800 rupees. But frankly speaking, these GCMS notes are a complete waste of money.
It's just that when you're not getting any update on your application process, you really don't bother to spend even $1,000 or something. Maybe if you get an update by GCMS. So we ended up ordering GCMS notes actually twice, and both the times I think they were of no use.
They were of no use.
Yeah, complete waste
the
of money.
The status that they provided was old.
Yeah, in fact, and I think we were not able to even comprehend what was written in the status. We got it validated by multiple people also, but I think it's a waste of money. If you are also waiting for your PR to come, please don't spend money on
Better
that.
be patient, and rather than spending your money on all these things. That's a learning that we have got from our process. So finally, we got our first update since the biometric on July 24th. That was the request for the payment of visa fee. So as we told you earlier, that while submitting the application, we had paid only the processing fee. So now this request was regarding the payment of visa fee. We made the payment the same day and uploaded the payment receipt. We were really hopeful that our PR is on the way, because we had heard multiple stories that once you get the request for the payment of visa fee, then that means that your application is the last stage, and people have received PRs like within 7 to 8 days after payment of the visa fee.
So like I said, short story was long enough for us. It was a roller coaster ride. No update. July also went, then August also passed, no update at all. September gone, and we were in October. It was Diwali time, I remember, and we
then
were
again
home.
we ordered our second GCMS notes. But luckily, before we got our GCMS notes, we got the update for a Remedical on 31st October.
We got this update for Remedicals, so we did not wanted to waste a lot of time and wanted this earliest slot for medical, so we got our medicals done. And now this time we were really hopeful this should work, because it's Remedical and everything is done now. And we kept our fingers like double crossed this time, and we were hoping that now things should be settled, and by next week we should get our PR. Finally, in November sometime, we got this email from CIC that we were supposed to submit our passports. So that was a golden ray of hope actually. So we submitted our passports, and ideally once you submit your passports, then it's like 99% done. So after a week of submitting our passports, we received a confirmation that our passports are stamped and we could collect our passports. That was the golden day. Finally we got our passports stamped, and things were closed after a long haggle of around 11 to 12 months. I think this is really a long time. Generally it doesn't take so much time. People get it like within 6 to 8 months. That's the feasible timeline that works for people. For some it is less than 6 months also. We got our PR and we were really happy, and then next steps were ahead for us that we had to plan when we
and
plan
since
to land.
We got our remedicals done, now the validity date on passport is till November this year. We got a little extended validity period.
We got 11 months more that we could plan our landing in Canada. So we were happy about that. But as it is said, things don't come so happily to everyone. So then we started searching for jobs. We were looking and we were planning how we land in Canada, but then came COVID. You guys know how things are since then, and yeah, we are still here in India.
And still the international flights restrictions are there.
Yeah.
I think till the flights, the government has said that there will be no commercial flights till 31st July. So as of now, we don't have any confirmation when the commercial flights will start.
Yeah, and we are still planning what do we do, because the market and the economy is badly impacted.
And even if once you land in Canada, you have to quarantine for 14 days.
Yeah, that is again a challenge. So we still have time till October end. I think we have to decide by August or September
whether we need to do a soft landing, or whether we need or leave our jobs and move there permanently.
Yeah. So we'll keep you guys posted on how our journey is going and what have we decided. We are talking to a lot of people, doing a lot of research, talking to a lot of friends, anonymous people also who are already in Canada, trying to understand the situation and judge what next steps should we do. or should we take, because it's a very important decision. We'll create more videos and let you know what is the next step that we are taking. But make sure you subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so that you get a notification on our next video. So guys, stay tuned and we will be sharing our journey with you guys. So, thank you.
And stay safe.
Stay safe, stay home. Bye bye.